So I'm at my endocrinologist office, and I want to navigate to Big Dan's Car Wash. I've got my seatbelt on, so it's already letting me just click. So it's gonna look for cars and pull out. And like I've said before, the difference with a Tesla is your nav actually becomes where the car is going instead of telling you where to go. So you can see it's got the right turn. Now this, I've shown you this before, this can be slid around. I typically like having it down here because when I'm wearing my sunglasses with the readers in them, that's easiest for me to see. Now I have found if I'm trying to enter a destination in my nav, I need it over there because it will block where the text is. Stopping at a stop sign and turning left. And my car is a Model Y Performance, so it's bumpier than your average car because of lowered suspension and those sidewall tires. And that's what my wife doesn't like about it. So beautiful day in Woodstock, Georgia, 73 degrees. Now for some reason my map says navigating without connectivity. Oh, then it just now said navigating with connectivity. It has to be about this high to focus on the road. Now in about 1 mile, 1.1 mile actually, it's going to have to turn left to get on the interstate. There's a school bus. I drove a school bus here for about 2.5 years. I loved everything about it except getting up early, and I'm not a good disciplinarian. And I had a very long elementary route, no high school route, which the high school routes are normally, don't pull in my lane there, Infinity, which the high schools are normally the easiest because the kids just have their headphones on, listening to music. The elementary are the hardest because the kids are trying to stand up and move around the bus or whatever. Now, here's the problem I have with Tesla. It should have got into the left lane. It's going to have to take a left, but it likes to wait a while. So it's waiting to get over, and I would think it would want to get over when it's easy, but it doesn't. And it's supposed to have AI, so you would think it would be thinking, okay, I'm going to have to get over now in 0.4 of a mile, and now traffic is backed up. Oh, and I see a problem. It has picked the wrong Big Dan's Car Wash. So now I have to go in and put Big Dan's. And there it is, Ridgewalk. So now that's going to change everything. And so something that's kind of funny about the Tesla, and I don't know if you noticed it there, but when you search for something, sometimes when you the order that the results will be in will be something that's 100 miles away as your first choice and what you actually want. And see, right now it ought to be getting over. I'm going to click my turn signal to get it, see if it'll get over. And sometimes that'll work, and then sometimes it won't get over. I will tell you that. That time it got over easily since I put my turn signal on. But like I said, the results, if I'm searching for a Big Dan's car wash, it might show me one 100 miles away as my first choice, and then the one that's 2 miles away as my second choice. So that's kind of unusual. Whoop, so he almost drove into that Land Cruiser. That's a new Land Cruiser, looks pretty good. So it's a little backed up here. Probably could have went the back way to get there, in which case it would go straight and then go up to Highway 5, take a left. But I guess it figures it can make this way about the same amount of time. We shall see. Yeah, so driving the school bus definitely was the fun part of it, are the little kindergartners getting on the bus for the first time. Well, I tried to give it some extra electricity to see if it could make it through that, but it did not do it. It didn't have enough time. And those little kids, they'll get on the school bus and they're crying because they don't want to go, and then like a month later, they're all over that and just loving riding on the school bus. So that was the fun part. Just the interaction with the kids, not yelling at them. And I think it would be a lot easier if you had a chaperone, like if parents signed up to ride along, especially on that long elementary route I had. It was probably 35 minutes, so green arrows. I could have outrun this. I could still outrun him, but I won't. So, the Model Y Performance, I used to read that its 0-60 was 3.5 seconds. The other day I looked up again and they actually say it's 3.3 seconds. And so I can outrun almost everything I race. I mean, that means you can outrun an Escalade V. I can tell you what I cannot outrun, and that is the Lamborghini Urus. But I can outrun most Mercedes and at least be even with most of the more expensive Porsches, which are significantly more expensive than this car in its performance trim, which for me was about $62,000 because we got the white interior, as you can see, and I don't remember what else we got. Oh, the black paint. So white interior and black paint, and that bumped it from the base of 59, I think, up to 62. So it's getting off here at exit 9. And then Big Dan's is just down here on the right. And then on the right. So take a right here. Now it used to have, okay, I gotta watch for traffic there. It used to have a problem pulling into Big Dan's because it would come up to it and it would pull into the quick lube that is in front of it and then try and drive through it. So we will see if they have updated that in the last 2 updates. Because I didn't have my car for a while because we got rear-ended in Tampa on the interstate, just a real light rear-ending into my tailgate, and that took a month and a half to get fixed. And during that time we were driving our Cadillac SRX, which my wife likes to drive much better because I have to drive it. Okay, so let's see where it's going to turn. It didn't turn into the quick lube yet, and this is where it should turn, right here. Oh, going to the quick lube again. So that's the mess up that they have not fixed, and I'll tell them about it right now. Oh, it didn't make it where I could record a problem. Okay, there you go. Pulling up to Big Dan's.